welcome back to Retro Football Wednesdays here on the Nostalgia Funhouse YouTube channel. I am the champ Andrew Lenz on a 2 week winning streak and joined by the sad man in the in the dad hat, Matt Johnson.
I'm not sad, bro. I'm not sad. No sadness here. No sadness here. My pride isn't hurt.
Are
You
talking
know,
to
my
your team?
wife, she'll come back. I'll win again, and she'll come back to me.
The lonesome kicker?
Yeah. Yeah. It is what
Um,
it is. You know, I had a good run. I had a nice 3-game win streak. I don't think any of us have had a 3-game win streak yet.
No. No.
It's always been,
Well, until today.
it very
I'm
well
gonna
could
talk.
be. I mean,
I'm gonna talk the smack.
let's see. How did I do in
Well,
the last time we did 2000s?
in the year 2000.
Well, I won. No, I didn't win the 2010s. No, that wasn't even it. I won 2000s last time. I won 2009. That's when Drew Brees had his wonderful 6-touchdown game.
Yeah, that's when you were more in tune to the NFL world than I was, so you can't.
What you're? Oh, this decade?
I'm just trying to make excuses.
As you should, as you should. I'm excited though. I'm excited to be back in the 2000s.
I am too.
It's been a little while. You know, we spent a lot of time in the 60s, and we did
Oh,
with the Browns one was just horrible, and
yeah.
and we
I
did
think
the 80s last week, 88.
yeah. And also, if you didn't watch the last episode, we had a first.
Yes.
We had a first, and I'm hoping it's an only.
I hope every single week we figure out to do some kind of record. I hope there's some new record that
Just
we get. Like we hit, we mess up, we achieve every single week. It would just make it so much more special.
it would,
Here, I'm gonna tilt the
but
camera.
not for what we did. Not for what I happened to be last week, though.
No. All right.
Not for,
Sorry, I had to reposition the camera. My
no,
it was
no problem.
cutting out my headphones a little bit. Didn't look good.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're back in the 2000s. Very, very excited
Right.
for that. What do you want to do? What do you want to do? I'm
What
so
would-
tired.
Well, I want to draft.
You want to draft? All right.
I want to do a retro fantasy draft.
Well, let's do this. Let's spin a wheel. Let's spin a
Okay.
wheel. All right.
Okay.
So, sorry, I'm still tired. I just drank some Monsters. Well, I had one, and I have another one that says it's a Killer Brew triple shot. I need that to get me through my 2 recordings tonight.
Oh,
So, either
a
I'm
big
gonna
fan of-
keel over and my heart's gonna explode, or I'm gonna have some of the best recordings I've ever had, and Lord knows I need it.
you're gonna be flipping out, throwing stuff.
America!
Love it, baby. Let me tell you about Teddy Roosevelt.
Suck my freedom!
You just start playing the Team America World
Oh, yeah.
Police song in the back.
America!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Say the mother day, yeah!
Matt's gonna be wearing an American flag shirt with shorts and the sparklers.
I
in the
do have one. I
background.
got one for my parents for Father's
Wow.
Day. This is gonna be my outfit for today.
That's a nice shirt.
That's gonna be my 4th of July shirt, which I'm very excited for. Everybody who doesn't know, 4th of July is my favorite holiday. I got a nice Calvin Coolidge shirt to go underneath it. So
Calvin Coolidge.
I love Calvin Coolidge. He's one of my
What
favorite.
is he?
What's that?
20, he's 21, right? No,
30.
30. Okay.
Number 30. 1923 to 1929, technically.
Who was? I know you probably. I don't think you've ever seen the show Pete and Pete.
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. Well, there was. They had like, if I believe, it's been years. It's probably like, definitely over.
I
30.
just realized I wasn't I had the wheel on. Here's my 4th of July shirt,
Oh.
everybody. I had the wheel still up. Here's my 4th of July shirt, everybody.
Is there was a president's cereal where the marshmallows were the heads of the presidents.
Oh.
It's like somebody, but the one kid would pull it through its sinuses or something, and then like snot rocket to P and P was a great show, but it sounds crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, a little
but
bit.
he did every president except for one. And I want to say Van Buren, but then that doesn't make sense because now I'm thinking of the Seinfeld thing with the Van Buren boys.
Oh,
So I'm not 100% sure, but
curious.
Pete and Pete was pretty amazing. I'll
It's,
figure it out at some point.
okay. Okay. Yeah, please do. Please let me know because I'm recording my U.S. presidents list tonight, and I'm sure that's going to go over great with everybody. Um, yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. All right, let's get back to the wheel. Let's get back to the wheel, and let's do this thing. See what year we got going on here. All right, time for a spin. Control Enter. Whoop. The screen moved on. I'm really struggling here, but we're get 2005.
2005,
Yep.
the year of my marriage. No, before my marriage.
Ooh, good
So I
save.
figured
Good save.
I found out what president it was while we did that, and it was Eisenhower.
Oh, that's
And
that's messed up.
you know what's great too
What's
is
that?
that when I was looking it up, all I had to do was type in Pete and Pete, and then I typed president, and it went right to up nose. So Google knows. Even Google knows.
Their AI is getting good.
Yes,
Their search engine's getting pretty good. No, the AI engine is getting really good, I must say.
yes. The episode entitled "Sick Day."
Mm.
Yeah.
When was the show out?
Oh, early '90s, early to mid '90s.
They
I
didn't
don't know if
give
you
any love
remember
to Eisenhower.
uh it was
Damn, that's tough.
so it was a weird show. So it was about two brothers, and they were both named Pete.
I gathered that.
And I can't even explain it. It was like Janine Garofalo. Like there were so many great celebrities on it. Michelle Trachtenberg was on it at one point. She was a girl that constantly wore a cast. There was another guy on there who was friends with the younger Pete, and his name was Artie, and he was the strong, or was it? I think it was Arnie. It was Arnie, and he was the strongest man in the world, and he didn't even look like that at all, and he just run around and be like, "I'm Arnie, the strongest man in the world," and he do put it. I can't even explain the show. It was just like a almost like a Seinfeld Always Sunny for kids, where it was just wackiness all the way through and through.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I'll
That's
scout
the
it out
only
eventually.
Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. I'm still upset that Paramount does not have it on
Oh,
their
yeah.
streaming service.
Did YouTube? YouTube might have a show or two.
Yeah, I think actually YouTube, if you when I googled it, it came up with the up the nose thing too, like a little video of it.
Perfect. Oh boy! All right, so we're headed to 2005. This is
Two-
the year that the Steelers defeated the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Pretty decent game. I remember. Let's see, 2005. That was my freshman year of high school.
Jeez, was it?
Yeah. Listen to some of these. Here we
Oh,
go. Here's some of the league leaders, the special, the special awards. So Sean Alexander won MVP this year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Cadillac Williams. Sean Merriman, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Excuse me. Sean Alexander also won Offensive Player of the Year. You don't see that anymore. An MVP getting the Offensive Player of the Year award. Usually they try to separate that.
well, you don't
Usually
see
a running
linebacker.
back, usually running back doesn't even win MVP. Brian Urlacher, AP Defensive Player of the Year. Tom Brady, the passing yards leader. Sean Alexander, the rushing yards leader. And Steve Smith is the receiving leader here.
Ice up, son.
Ice up, son.
The band leader.
Yeah. 2005, man. That was a good year. This is the year that that idiot kicker Vanderjagt, he messed up the Colts going to the going to the
Our idiot kicker.
their drunk idiot kicker. Oh, he didn't say drunk, but he said idiot kicker. Who lives in Western New York? I don't know if anybody knows that.
Vanderjacks does?
He coaches at Barker or Roy
Oh
Hart.
my! Wow,
Yep.
that's out there.
That's on Wikipedia. That is in the middle. Like, how did you land there? Or I don't know if he does still, but his
Did his-
Wikipedia says he did.
I will have to. I have a friend that has connections to the Barker area. I might have to reach out to him
I think you do.
to to see what's going on with Mister Vanderjack.
I just want an autograph. I'm not going to yell at him. I'm not going to make him feel bad. But isn't that crazy? Like, like you're in high school at like this no name like oh he's Medina now.
Oh, okay. So he's moving up a little.
He's been there since 2022. Wow. Yep, he's currently the special teams coach for the Medina Mustangs in Medina. That is crazy. Why is he in Western New York? I don't. I have
Why is
no.
he only a special teams coach?
I know. Why isn't he a head coach? He's from
Well,
Ontario, Canada.
oh, what part of Ontario?
Oakville,
I have no idea where that is. Normally, I'm pretty
Medina.
good with my Canadian provinces or Canadian cities.
No, I mean Ontario is pretty big, but like, yeah, that's wild.
He's not from a good old Mississauga.
I guess not. I guess not. All right, my friend.
All right,
Champion's choice: first pick or first snake.
I'm gonna go first snake.
You're doing this to me again.
I'm doing it to you again.
All right. I don't think I have much of a choice then. Um, I'm gonna go Sean Alexander first overall. RB1. I'm sure that's not gonna blow up in my face like it usually does.
He had a
Um,
great year though.
he did, but I always get these guys on like the worst possible times. All right, 2005, Sean Alexander. I just did it again, like people don't know. Reading the year off. If nobody
In the
understands.
year 2000.
All right, 1,880 rushing yards, 27 touchdowns. Ooh, 15 catches for 78 yards and a receiving touchdown.
Not a
Ew,
receiver.
not a
Not a
receiver.
receiver. Not a receiver.
That's gonna bite me in the butt. All right, Sean Alexander, RB1.
All right. I'm gonna go uh RB1 as well. I'm gonna go with Ladainian Tomlinson.
Oh,
1,462 yards, 18 touchdowns, 51 catches, 370 yards receiving, and 2 touchdowns.
very nice.
And then next, I'm going to go RB2. And I'm going to go Tiki Barber.
Damn.
1,860 yards rushing, 9 touchdowns, 54 receptions for 530 yards, and 2 touchdowns. So my running backs are done
Yeah, I'd
for
say
my starters.
you're in a good spot right there.
I was
Uh,
looking at what I had here, and I liked my odds better with the two than the one.
I can agree with that. All right. All right, Andrew, my wide receiver one is going to be Larry Fitzgerald. 103 catches, 1,409 receiving yards, and 10 receiving touchdowns. He also has 41 rushing yards. So that's pretty exciting. Um,
Gotta give him that. Is this Edge's last year with the
yes,
good old
they
Colts?
sent him to. They just didn't want to renew his contract after that.
Which, looking at his stats from that point on, was a good idea.
They still sent him a ring though. That was nice.
Did they really?
Yeah, Ursay still sent him a ring. Said
What a
that
great
you.
guy.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. That and my RB2, who we were just talking about. I'm gonna go Edgerrin James here. 1,506 rushing yards, 13 rushing touchdowns. He had 44 catches for 337 yards and 1 receiving touchdown. So, Edgerrin James, RB2.
Good old Edge.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. Uh, I'm gonna go with wide receiver one, Steve Smith Sr. of the Carolina Panthers. I don't know if the other Steve Smith was in yet. 103 receptions for 1,563 yards and 12 touchdowns. 25 yards rushing and a touchdown too.
Ooh.
Huh. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just. You know what? I'm gonna. It might be a reach, but I don't see too many top tier tight ends. So I'm gonna go tight end one from the San Diego Superchargers, Mr. Antonio Gates. 89 receptions, 1,101 yards, and 10 touchdowns.
Very good. Very good. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to take my quarterback here.
Oh,
I'm going to take Carson Palmer.
shit.
Carson Palmer in 2005. Damn it. 3,836 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, 12 INTs. Let's see if he did anything on the ground. 41 yards rushing and 1 rushing touchdown. So that's pretty swell there. And then I'm going to take my wide receiver 2.
Who you got?
Who I got? Who?
Who tickles your fancy?
Let's go. I'm going to go Anquan Bolden. Ooh, that's bold. Me to have 2 Cardinals wide receivers, but I guess this is what we're doing. 102 102 receptions, 1,402 receiving yards, and 7 receiving touchdowns. He also had 45 yards on the ground. I'm sure this is going to pan out great.
We all make life choices that sometimes we regret. I'm gonna go QB1. Was it like a bad year for quarterbacks this year?
Hey, yeah, it's not great.
Because I'm gonna go with Peyton Manning. That's Eli's older brother for you football fans out there. He threw for 3,747 yards, 28 touchdowns, and 10 INTs. And he ran. Wow, the man ran for 45 yards.
A whole 45 yards.
That's pretty good for Peyton.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty impressive.
That's Jets on fire right there. Uh, then I got my one more.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with this man. I'm going to ask you a question, Matt, that he used to ask. Because it's same day, or sorry, different day, same question. How do you stop 85? Mr. Chad Ochocinco, Mr. Chad Johnson.
Ooh.
97 receptions for 1,432 yards and 9 touchdowns.
Very nice.
I just wrote 85 down. He would be so happy with that.
All right. I feel like there's something off about these numbers. But I'm going to take this guy as my flex. According to PFR, Larry Johnson of the Kansas City Chiefs,
looking at that one.
1,750 rushing yards. According to this, 20 rushing touchdowns. That does not sound right, though.
I do believe. Yeah, because he only started 9 games, but he played in 16. Because I do believe he's still sharing time with Priest.
How does he have 20 rushing touchdowns and is not the league MVP?
Because Alexander had 27.
Is that really? Oh my God,
That's
dude,
what
this
I
is
would
just
say. This is not a. Yeah, Alexander had 27.
you
27 with 1,800 yards?
dudes don't get 20 rushing touchdowns like that anymore.
No.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I should
13,
probably take
14,
him.
15, 16, 17. Holy yeah, I guess so. Okay, so he has all that going for him, and he has 33 receptions for 343 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. So Larry Johnson, congrats. You are on Team Matt.
Was this like the last great year of running backs or something?
It's up there. I mean, when RB wins MVP, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, he had 20 rushing touchdowns. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to
Hold
go
on,
with.
homie. I
Oh,
got one
oh
for
yeah.
you.
I always
Cheater.
jump ahead.
Cheating ass.
Grab your tight end. Grab the leftovers.
That's not what I was going to do, but okay.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally doing that.
there's not much. That's why I was like, I'm going right to Antonio Gates because those numbers were wide receiver level.
Damn. I got baby shampoo in my right eye, and it's all messed up. I kind of feel bad now for my kid. I thought it was supposed to be tear free, but my eye's messed up right now.
Yeah, it hurts.
No wonder why my kid hates me. Um,
No tears don't mean no tears.
I guess I'm going Jeremy Shockey.
is, that, is that a question? Do you want my approval?
I guess that's what I'm doing here. 65 catches, 891 receiving yards, and 7 receiving touchdowns. So Jeremy Shockey, tight end 1.
I love how you asked me for permission, kind of. You can get Jeremy Shockey if you want.
Thanks, man.
No. Try to find a guy 16 and 16 because I'm not. So I'm going to go flex with a very underrated wide receiver, Mr. Santana Moss.
Ooh.
84 receptions, 1,483 yards, and 9 touchdowns.
Very good.
Trying to find guys that did 16 and 16 games. RB3, I got to think about that too now. I'm going to go with another Miami Hurricane and Clinton Portis, who had 1,001. Sorry, I can't even talk. 1,516 yards, 11 touchdowns, 30 receptions for 216 yards receiving. Also, 17 yards passing and a touchdown. So that's a big passing touchdown there.
Very good. All right. I'm just all backup mode now. I'm gonna take a backup tight end. We're just gonna get this Band-Aid over with. I just Chris Cooley of the Washington Redskins. 71 catches, 774 receiving yards, and 7 receiving touchdowns. Chris Cooley.
I love how you say the Band-Aid just is gonna get ripped off.
I have no patience for tight ends, and it's just okay. All right, sorry, listeners, viewers. If you're seeing a lot of editing stuff, we got some audio issues we're trying to work through. So that's what's going on here. So that's why it's very choppy. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna go for my wide receiver 3. I'm gonna take Hines Ward. 69 catches, 975 receiving yards, and 11 touchdowns.
Super Bowl MVP this year, Hines Ward.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'm going to go Thomas Brady.
Is your backup?
Yep. 4,110 yards passing, 26 touchdowns, 14 INTs, 89 yards on the ground, and a touchdown.
Very nice.
And wide receiver 3, I'm going to go with a Miami Dolphin. Chris Chambers had 82 catches for 1,118 yards and 11 touchdowns, and also ran for 92 yards.
All right. I'm going to take my backup quarterback here. QB2. I'm going for passing yards. So I'm going to go Trent Green here, 4,014 passing yards. He has 17 touchdowns and 10 interceptions on the year. And my final pick is my RB3. And I'm going to select. This is a really good year for running backs.
Yeah.
I'm thoroughly impressed. Like there's the top 10 are all like 1,200 yards and up, so which is fantastic. That's more than enough for everybody. I'm going to take Rudy Johnson of the Bengals.
Rudy.
There's my boy Rudy. Rudy. I wish I could do a Cosby impression. Rudy. Yeah, I know Will. I am no Will, that's for sure. 1,458 rushing yards, 12 rushing touchdowns. He also solid 23 catches for 90 yards.
Not bad. Last Mr. Irrelevant here, Todd Heap of the Baltimore Ravens. 75 catches, 855 yards, and 7 touchdowns.
Oh, boy. All right. We're all drafted. That is the end of the drafting process. And now we get to spin the wheel to see what week we got. So we got 17 weeks here, right? 2005?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before we go. Make sure I got all the numbers in correctly so there's no re-editing. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It looks good to me. All right, here we go.
What week did we get?
Week 9.
Okay.
Week 9. All right. So let's we're gonna take a quick pause here on our end, tally up some scores, and hope for the best. Let's hope that I can squash Andrew from not getting a three-peat on me, a hat trick.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully for my sake. All right, we'll be right back. All right, it is score time. We're gonna see how we panned out here in 2005 Week 9. Despite a couple hiccups, I think this is a decent team. It's definitely not as good as my 09 team that I put together. Definitely not quite as good as that, but I think there's a respectable number. Some pretty good numbers here. Andrew, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good.
Okay,
very
I
good.
lost. All
After adding up the scores, I feel very good.
I'm sure you do. That's great. All right, let's just do the trophy thing and the hand clapping, cheering. Just put that in right now. All right, let's do this thing. I'll actually start off because you normally do it. It was kind of nice switching up last week. All right, so quarterback 1, Carson Palmer, 248 passing yards, 16 points, 2 passing touchdowns, 12 points. Took 2 sacks, -2. -6 rushing yards, so -0.6. And then he had 1 fumble, -2. 23.4 points. My backup quarterback, Trent Green, 12.
Nice. All right. I had Peyton Manning. He threw for 321 yards, threw for 3 touchdowns, 1 INT, and also ran for 24 yards, giving me 39.4.
Wow, good for you.
Tom Brady, he got me 34.
Oh, man, that's a good week.
Yeah.
That's a good week. All right, on to the running backs. RB1 for me, Sean Alexander, 173 rushing yards for 17.3 points. Also had 2 rushing touchdowns for 12, 29.3 points. My RB2, Ed Guerin James, 104 rushing yards, 10.4. 1 rushing touchdown for 6, 3 receptions for 3 points, 9 receiving yards for 0.9, 20.3 points.
Not bad.
RB3, Rudy Johnson, 16.2.
Not doing too bad there.
No, I had a good running back week.
All right. I had LaDainian Tomlinson. He ran for 107 yards, 3 touchdowns. Also had 3 receptions for 46 yards and a touchdown, giving me 42.3 points.
Oh, good God. My pen just died, along with my hopes and dreams of winning this game.
All right. Then RB2, I had Tiki Barber of the New York Football Giants. He ran for 71 yards, also had 2 receptions for 32 yards, giving me 12.3 points.
Oh, this chance. There
I love
isn't.
that.
What did Clinton Portis get?
Oh, 16.5, sorry.
You're good. All right, wide receivers. Larry Fitzgerald. 8 catches, 102 receiving yards, 8 points for the receptions, 10.2 for receiving yards, 9 rushing yards as well for 0.9, 19.1. All right, his teammate, Anquan Bolden, Bills legend, did not play. So Hines Ward came in, saved the day. Pittsburgh Steelers guy. 1 catch, 12 yards, 2.2 points.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super Bowl MVP, Hines Ward.
Yeah.
Guess he's not getting any Hall of Fame votes from you.
Nope. He's getting deported after that one.
Jeez. So I had Steve Smith of the Carolina Panthers. He had 5 catches, 106 yards, and a touchdown, giving him 21.6 points.
All right.
All right. I got next up Chad Ochocinco. What did Mr. Chad do? 5 catches, 91 yards, giving me 14.1 points.
All right. How'd your boy Chris Chambers do?
5.7.
Love to hear it. Okay. Tight end 1, Jeremy Shockey, 4 catches, 77 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown, 17.7 points. My backup tight end, Chris Cooley, 13.5.
All right. I got Antonio Gates. 8 catches, 132 yards, giving me 21.2. Todd Heap, 14.8.
All right. And my flex, Larry Johnson, 107 rushing yards for 10.7 points, 2 rushing touchdowns for 12, 3 receptions, and then 48 receiving yards for 4.8, 30 and a half for Larry Johnson, bringing
Holy
my
cow.
final score total to 142.5.
All right. I had a Santana Moss. He had 2 rushing yards, 7 catches for 79 yards, giving me 14.9 points. My total is 165.8.
There it is. 165.8. Andrew, congratulations, my friend. You are the winner.
Yes.
For the third straight week. All right, we have the streak has been matched. Our longest streak has been matched. Very nice, very nice. What do you want to do next week? What are you thinking? We still got at least
Are we on?
2 more weeks before we do a special.
We got 2 more weeks? I thought we were.
Yeah, this is only our second week post special
Jeez.
because we did the Cleveland Browns 2 games ago.
Let's go 70s.
All right, 1970s. All right, there it is. We're about to wrap things up here. Don't forget, check out Eat Sleep List Monday and Friday on the Eat Sleep List YouTube channel. YouTube is being a little bit more generous with my views again, just a little bit, which is cool. I'll take it. I got one of my shorts back into the thousands for viewership, which is really nice, but it took damn near all week. But we're back. We are back, and this upcoming week, the Monday episode, which is already passed by the time you see this, is the relaxing or peaceful locations list, and our Friday episode is what did I do?
What?
What did I do?
I was gonna say I could look to see what's up there, but
It's not up yet. I haven't even
Yeah.
started editing it. God dang it, the brain rot is real.
it's it's gonna happen a lot as you get older.
What did I do? Hold on. This is going to bother me until I look it up. Nope.
It's not in there.
Oh my God, the sports rivalry list. There it is.
Oh.
That's a fun one. I had fun time recording it. Check it out.
And check out the Nostalgia Funhouse. New episodes every probably Saturday to Sunday morning. We took a week off, but we were back, and it is we're doing talk shows. So check that out. Talk shows in all forms: early morning, afternoon, late night. If it was a talk show, we kind of covered it in the nostalgia realm: good, bad, and the ugly. And with that being said, what may not be nostalgia for you may be nostalgia for some.